Cannibal sandwiches, traditionally known as steak tartare. It's not something that I ever grew up with, but a lot of Wisconsinites have. Steak tartare is a traditional French dish consisting of fresh raw ground beef seasoned with capers, shallots, and sometimes Worcestershire sauce. In Wisconsin, you'll usually see it at Christmas time with your family, and it's simply presented as fresh raw ground beef, egg yolk, raw onion, all on rye bread, and seasoned to your liking. Whoa. You are not about to eat that. You just can't. Everyone knows that. You can't eat raw beef. It's going to make you sick. It's going to give you E. coli or something. Not necessarily. While the USDA does recommend that you cook your beef, they make these rules and regulations so that the mass majority of the public stays safe. Now, this is a warning to you. If you are planning on eating this meal or making it at home, buy from a reputable source. What does that mean? Go to your local butcher shop or a grocery store with a great meat selection. Go up to the counter, ask for a 6-ounce tenderloin. If you don't have a grinder at home, ask the butcher to grind it fresh for you. Most likely they'll do it. And if they don't, find a different butcher. If going out to eat and trying this, go to a good restaurant. Look on the front of their building for a letter grade. This is given out by the health department. If it's an A, you know that that restaurant is following proper sanitation protocols to ensure that every diner that comes in through those doors is having a safe dining experience. So go out, try steak tartare or Cannibal sandwiches. It's really good. It's delicious, especially when made properly. Don't be afraid of your food. And if you are, there's something wrong. On to the recipe. First, start by finely mincing about 1 tablespoon of shallot. Really stress to mince this as fine as you can to permeate every single bite of beef. Oh my God, honey, I shrank the pickles. Just kidding. These are sour gherkins, also known as cornichons. Basically, they're pickled baby cucumbers. Now we're going to mince those up as well, about 2 gherkins per recipe. The sour note of the gherkins will cut right through the richness of the beef. Then reserve about 1 tablespoon of capers along with just a dash of their brining liquid. On to the beef. I went to my butcher and I asked for about a 6-ounce piece of tenderloin. Ensure there is some fat marbling for better flavor. Tenderloin is a great choice if this is your first tartare, as its tenderness makes it easier to chew. Cube up your steak and feed through a clean and cold grinder. Reserve your beef in the fridge for later. Now you can't have Cannibal sandwiches without rye bread. So take a rye loaf and toast it in the oven with a little drizzle of olive oil and season with salt and pepper. On to the assembly. In a cold bowl, mix your beef with flaky salt, your finely minced shallot, and finely minced gherkins. Add the capers with their juices. Just a squeeze of fresh lemon juice. 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, 1 teaspoon of mayo, and a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce. Mix lightly with a fork until well combined, and then spoon onto a plate. Garnish your beef with a few dots of extra mayo, or optionally a raw egg yolk. Shingle your toasted rye crostini bread, a few glugs of very good olive oil, I use Frank's, a lot of fresh cracked pepper, chives, and there you have it. Now remember, practice good hygiene in the kitchen. Wash your hands, wear gloves, buy from reputable sources, and you'll have nothing to worry about. I challenge everyone to at least give this a try once in their lives, because it's delicious. Now don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.